பேசுவான். அவங்களும் வந்து பின்னாடி போய் பேசுவாங்க. சோ அது அவங்களோட
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening. I really misunderstood the time as 7:30. Just now only I saw that it's 7. Sorry, 7. Were there some more students? Hello? What shall we do? Shall we start by 7:30 or if you are having a WhatsApp group for you, can you just ask them to join the lecture?
Madam, shall we start by 7:30?
Okay, sure. We'll start by 7:30. Yeah, okay. So, sorry. Okay, so what about other students? Did you pass the message that we are starting by 7:30?
Hello, madam.
Hello?
What did you say, madam?
I forgot actually the time. I thought it is at 7:30. So that is why I joined on the way. So now it is 7:30. We'll continue from 7:30 onwards.
Okay, madam.
So now only 3 students are here. What about other students? Will they join?
They will join, madam.
Okay, we'll wait till they join.
Okay, madam.
Okay, so we'll start. We started a new subject. Can you remember it?
Yes, madam. Social.
What is the name of the subject? Yes,
Education sociology.
education sociology. Okay, let me show you the syllabus there. Yeah, very good. Your memory is very sound. The topic, the subject title is educational sociology. And then I told you and I showed you. Did I share this with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there are 2 main units, Unit 1 and Unit 2. And these 2 units contain many subtopics. So last week, if you can remember, tell me where we stopped. Yes,
1.2, madam.
1.2. Okay. Okay, let me share the same slide because we have to continue it. Okay, this is just what I typed today. Okay, sociology of education. And these were the things that we wanted to do. Introduction, unit objectives, a relationship between sociology and education, Did we stop there? The scope of education sociology. Yeah, we will quickly go through it. Then our memory also will be refreshed. Okay. The introduction, hope you can remember. And then the objectives we discuss. And then a relationship between sociology and education. And there we got to know sociology and education, they are two subject areas, but they are very strongly interconnected. Okay, then we discuss how sociology influence education. Okay, so then we discuss certain factors, and after that, how education influences sociology, we discuss. Okay, then after that, we came to this scope of educational sociology. Scope in the sense, what are the areas educational sociology influence? And we were discussing these things separately. So number one, it was the social factors that influence access to education. Okay, so under this we discuss many things. Socio-economic status. That means the income of a person, education of parents, access to resources, and the gender, cultural norms, safety concerns, early marriage and pregnancy. Then race and ethnicity. Under that, we discuss discrimination, cultural bias. Then under geographic location, we discuss rural or urban, infrastructure, disability we discuss. Okay, so then there are many more things which affect here the education. Can you remember we discussed them?
Yes, ma'am.
There are many social factors which affect education. Okay, so we discuss some of them. After that, we discuss this, the role of education in social stratification and inequality. Did we discuss that also? And the impact of cultural and social capitalism on educational attainment. We discuss cultural capital, social capital, parental involvement, important, yeah. This also we discuss. Technological advancement, social organization of schools and classrooms. Did we discuss these things? You just tell me. No, we did not discuss these things as I feel. Don't worry. I am going to start from this point onward today. Okay, so this is the place where I am going to start the relationship between education and social change. Before that, I will be doing a small test with you. Test in the sense, let me share it. I have prepared these multiple choice questions on the area we completed last week. Okay, multiple choice questions on education and sociology. So we will answer them. And don't worry, in case if you could not answer, this will refresh your memory about what we did. Okay, question number 1. I will share this with you, but take a piece of paper and you put question number 1 and in front you can write the correct answer. Then together we can discuss what the correct answer is. Is it clear? Is it clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, okay. Answer, then you can put the answers into chat box also. Take time and answer and then we'll discuss. Okay, those who answered, just put your answers into chat box, at least just to get an idea whether you are answering. Okay, you are answering. Okay. Okay, so we'll see which of the following best defines sociology of education. Most of you have answered, not most, all of you have answered C as the correct answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. Answer C is the correct answer. You all are correct. Okay, next question. Yeah, let me share it. Okay. Yeah, check the answer for this also. Yes, I can see you are answering. Which of the following is not a key social factor influencing access to education? Okay, most of you have answered. Let me check whether it is most, sorry, all of you have answered intelligence as the correct answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. B, intelligence. Okay, we'll go to question number 3. Okay, so you are answering. Let me check your answer. Yes. How does education perpetuate social inequality? You have answered C as the correct answer. Yes, I'm very happy. C is the correct answer. That means through tracking systems that place students in different academic levels based on perceived ability. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Correct. Okay, next one. And if you want me to explain these things, you just ask. Huh? You are answering. Let me check your answer. B. The knowledge, skills, and habits acquired through social and cultural upbringing. So answer B is the correct answer. Your answer is correct. Okay, next one, number 5. So if there are students who could not understand why answer B is correct, I mean for the earlier question, you can discuss it with me. If you need me to explain, you just tell me. Number 5. Yes, question number 5. Let me check what you have answered. B. Yes, correct. By empowering individuals with knowledge and critical thinking skills. Correct. Yeah, we'll go to the next one. Question number 6. Yes, how you have answered? Yeah, correct. Yes, which of the following is not a key element of formal structure of school? Hierarchical system is there, rules and regulations are there, curriculum and instruction that is there, but student subcultures that is not coming under formal structure. Student subcultures are there, but they are still not coming under formal structure. Okay, number 7. Yes, number 7. How you are answering? So we can't wait till everyone answers. When nearly 3-5 of you are answering, I am telling you the answer. And number 7, answer is B. That is how you two have answers. What is the hidden curriculum? The implicit lessons taught in school, such as social norms and expectations. Implicit means not clearly visible. If it is so, that is explicit. But here, implicit. Number 8. Question number 8. Let me check how you have answered. Yeah, you have answered answer B. B. Yes, correct. Question number 8. Answer is B. What is meant by culturally responsive teaching? That means adapting teaching methods and materials to meet the diverse needs and learning styles of students. We did it last week. That is question number 8. Now we'll go to question number 9. Which of the following is an example of how education mitigate social inequality? Mitigate means reduce or else, reduce or make it light. Yes, some of you have answered, but still 2 students answered. What about others? Yes, you are answering. Answer B is the correct one. Providing access to quality education for all students, regardless of their background. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to question number 10. Meanwhile, let me check whether I can put this into your chat box. Okay, so I shared it with you all in your chat box. So you can download it now. I mean, these questions. Check whether I have shared it with you all.
No, ma'am.
No, it is there. I can see. Multiple
Yes,
choice.
ma'am.
Yeah. PowerPoint presentation. And
Yes.
you can get it downloaded if you need. Yeah. Now is it available?
No, madam.
But then Masama telling yes, me. Even I
Yeah.
can see direct message that should be available in your chat box.
No, ma'am. We didn't get received, ma'am.
Sumeya, can you share it in your group?
Okay, ma'am. I will.
Okay, question number 10, you are answering. Yeah, what you have answered is correct. How does social capital impact educational attainment? By providing students with valuable networks of relationships and connections. Correct. We talk about this. Social capital. Number 11. we'll see the answers. Let me check your answer is correct. The relationship between sociology and education is similar to sociology and education are interconnected and mutually influential. Question number 12. Are you answering? Here. Which of the following is not a social dimension of teaching and learning? Yes. Which of the following is not a social dimension of teaching and learning? Teacher-student relationship, peer interaction, cultural values, classroom climate. Yes, which one is the correct answer? Yeah, you have to understand the question well. Which of the following is not a social dimension of teaching and learning? Social dimension of teaching and learning. Teacher-student relationship is a social dimension of teaching and learning. Focus your attention to teaching and learning. Peer interactions. Classroom climate. So that is the climate inside the classroom, with whether it is interesting, whether it is positive, negative. And cultural values are there. We take it for teaching also sometimes, but it's not directly a social dimension of teaching and learning. Cultural values is another component. Is it clear? So accordingly, answer should be C. Okay, now you have answered C, correct. And number 13, I have prepared 25 questions. After that, we'll go to a new area. And number 13. Yes. What is the correct answer? Okay, your answer is correct. B. What is the scope of educational sociology? It encompasses a wide range of topics, including access to education, social stratification, and the impact of culture on learning. Okay, so these are the areas coming under educational sociology. Okay, quickly we'll go to question number 14. Okay, question number 14. How can schools play a role in mitigating the impact of cultural and social capital? Okay, correct. Nothing is there for me to explain because you are answering correctly. By creating inclusive and equitable learning environments that value diversity. Okay. Question number 15 then. Yes, once again your answer is correct. Which of the following is not a factor influencing the social organization of school? The factor which is not actually school size and type. No. Individual students' preferences, school culture, community context. So then answer B is the correct one. Individual students' preferences. Okay, that does not influence a lot to the organization of school. But school size and type, it is important. School culture, the rules, regulations, community context, they are important. And then number 16. Sometimes this part I might not have done, but check whether you can answer. Answer B is the correct one. It can foster a positive learning environment and enhance student engagement. Very quickly we'll do. What is the role of education in social mobility? Yes, your answer is correct. B is the correct answer. Education can serve as a pathway to social mobility, allowing individuals to improve their socio-economic status. And number 18. That also you can think and answer. Yes, number 18. You are answering, you have answered. Which of the following is not a is not a key element of cultural capital? Knowledge of hidden curriculum, material possessions, language and communication skills, habits and attitudes. Yes. Knowledge of hidden curriculum, material possession, language and communication skills, habits and attitudes. Answer B is the correct one. Material possessions, that is not an element of cultural capital. So cultural capital is not something abstract. It's not like a building. We will discuss this thing, but you write down the correct answer 18. 18B. 19. Yes, question number 19. Yes, your answer is correct. C. By ensuring equal access to quality education and addressing the underlying social and economic factors that contribute to disparities. Okay, we'll go to question number 20. Okay, number 20. Let me check your answer. B, correct. What is the role of education in addressing pressing social issues? Education can play a crucial role in addressing social issues such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. Correct. Number 21. Yes, question number 21. Yes, B. That is the correct answer. Which of the following is not a factor that can limit access to education? Following is not a factor. So that is gender, intelligence, socioeconomic status, geographic location, intelligence. Okay, so then we know gender. It may limit education, and then socioeconomic status that limit access to education. Geographic location, it also limit access to education, but gender, it does not limit access to education. Yeah, one can think that it was like that in the past, but generally, whether you are a male or a female, it does not affect education. Correct. Next one, number 22. Okay. Answer for question number 22 is C. That is correct. Both positive and negative peer interactions can influence learning. Positive interaction positively affect, negative interaction negatively affect. Number 23. Two more questions after this. Yes, number 23. Let me check your answer. Answer B. That is the correct one. What is the role of education in promoting social change? Education can empower individuals to challenge existing social norms and advocate for change. Correct. One before the last, 24. Okay, question number 24. See, your answer is correct. How can schools create more inclusive learning environment? That is by valuing diversity and creating a sense of belonging for all students. Correct. Last one, 24, 25, sorry. Okay. One has answered. The last one, yeah, you have answered. Answer is B. What is the impact of cultural capital on social learning? Cultural capital can provide students with advantages in the classroom, such as familiarity with language and communication styles. Hari, okay. We'll go to our lesson. Okay, so then don't worry. Some of you might not have answered it properly. That is because we did this instantly. And some of you may not having a proper idea about cultural capital. Here, you see, cultural capital refers to the non-material advantages that a person acquires through their social and cultural upbringing. Very simple things. Social capital refers to the network of relationships and connections that an individual has access to. Okay, so this is not a matter of your intelligence. This is a matter of your memory. Okay, now this is what I am going to start today. Are you sure that we did not do this part? Yeah, tell me. Otherwise, I may be repeating the same. Yes. Yes, you can't remember. Is that so? Shall I start here?
Okay, ma'am.
So then this is I am conducting lectures according to the syllabus given to me by your university, your institute. So when setting the papers also, I mean the setting the questions, they will be based on what we are doing now. Sometimes what we are learning may not be something interesting. But what to do? These are new subject areas to you. So these subject areas contain lots of information. So you have to clearly understand them. Okay, the social organization of schools and classroom. Simple idea is how school and its classrooms are organized. So then here it refers to the structure of the school and the classrooms, the rules, roles, and interaction that shape the learning environment. And so then it may contain certain formal things and also informal things. In school education and in classrooms, there are certain things which are very formal. At the same time, there are certain things which are very informal. Okay, we'll see what is formal and what is informal. Just read.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Formal structure. So then school system, it contains a particular formal structure. Okay, so then under that we can talk about the hierarchical system. So that is there not only in school, in all the organizations, there is a hierarchical system. That means lowest to the top. So then here we can say administrative structure is there. Principals are there, vice principals are there, superintendents. I don't know whether they are available in Sri Lanka, but maybe in other countries. And at the top, the principal is at the top. And he is followed by teachers. So after principal, it's teachers. And finally, students. And the hierarchical structure is students, teachers, principal. And there are specific roles, duties assigned to these different categories. Okay, that is the meaning of hierarchy. Then rules and regulations. And we all have been to a school, in the sense we have studied in school. We know schools are having set of rules and regulations. They are there to control students' behavior and also to influence students' attendance and academic performance. So nowadays, the young generation consider these rules as a headache. But actually, these rules are highly important, and because that affect academic performance. These rules contribute to maintain order and conducive learning environment. Order in the sense discipline. No discipline is there without a rule. Okay? To maintain the discipline in the school setup, rules are needed, and also to create a very conducive, very supportive learning environment also, we need to have rules and regulations. I think they are clear to you. If you have a doubt, if you cannot understand something when I explain, you can put a message into chat box or directly you can talk to me. We'll go to the next one. curriculum and instructions. These are also coming under formal things.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Curriculum and instructions. You know what curriculum? That's a very important document. So then curriculum includes everything that is to be taught at the school. Curriculum is the bigger term. Syllabus is the smaller one actually. Inside the curriculum, there can be many syllabi. Taught instructional method use. It provides framework for teaching and learning. Okay, curriculum and instruction, that is also coming under formal setting. And then grading and assessment. So then there are various methods to assess students in schools, maybe test, assignments, projects. And these assessment, they actually help to monitor progress and provide feedback. Grading and assessment, they should be clearly mentioned under formal things actually. How gradings are done, marks below 40, what is the grade? 40 to 55, 65, what is the grade? Like that. Okay, now you have some idea about informal structure. So under that we discuss, okay, formal structure we discuss, grading and assessment, curriculum and instruction, rules and regulations, hierarchy. So now we are going to informal structure. You need to have short notes, okay? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Social norms and values. So they are coming under informal structure. So then schools have their own unique social norms and values that influence students' behavior and interactions. Check whether you understand it. So then certain norms are unwritten and learned through observation and experience. So some schools are very famous for certain social norms and values. When it comes to discipline, the good conduct, and some schools are very famous, and the social norms. And then student subcultures. So within school, different groups of students are there. They belong to different subcultures. As they within a particular subculture, the students, they will share common things like same interests, same values, same behaviors. And these subcultures can influence student attitudes and academic performance. Okay, so these subcultures are not something very unfamiliar. So we also belong to a particular subculture when we were schooling. There is a saying, birds of same feather flock together. Okay, so then those who are having similar feelings, opinions, they are together. So that is a subculture. Okay, read this also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then teacher-student relationship. So we can't say that it is formal. It's coming under informal structure. Okay, so but the relationship between teacher and student is very, very important for learning environment. So then when there is a positive relationship between teachers and students, it helps for positive learning. And it develop trust, respect, and sense of community. And nowadays, you also might have heard even teachers are complaining, students are not very disciplined, they don't respect teachers. But whatever it is, the very good relationship between teacher and student is highly needed for positive relationship. That means it affects indirectly education also. And then not only teacher-student interaction relationship, peer interaction. Peer interactions means interactions among same group, same category of people, students, teachers. Okay, so that is peer instruction. Okay. Social organization, I'm just taking. Okay. Social organization of schools and classroom. That's what we were talking. Now we are going to talk factors influencing social organization.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Factors influencing social organization. Social organization, it refers to the organization of school size and type. So then there are different types of school, elementary school, secondary, private, public, can influence its social organization. So organization of international schools, private schools are different from organization of government school. Organization of elementary school is different from organization of secondary schools. And then school culture, the overall culture of the school, how school value, tradition, expectation shape the social environment. So there are certain school cultures which are very modern, but still there are some social school cultures which are very traditional. Okay, so then there are different levels of school culture. And then community context. Context in the sense the broader social and cultural context in which the school is located. So in which community context the school is located, whether it is in a Muslim area, Sinhalese, Tamil, even that can be taken as community context. Application for learning. Implication for learning. Here see the social organization, school and classrooms. So then how school is organized and how classrooms are organized, they affect students' learning. Okay, so then if the school and the classrooms, they have been organized in a positive and supportive way, so it can develop students' engagement, motivation, and academic success. And the opposite of that will happen if the classrooms and the school, they were not organized supportively. Okay, so then therefore you can understand as organization of schools and classrooms, they are very, very essential for successful learning. Okay, so that is question number 5. Is this clear what we discussed now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So now
Okay,
we'll,
ma'am.
okay, Harry. Okay, I know I'm sorry about your stress because if I show you the timetable, sorry, syllabus, it contains lots of topics actually. So I'm trying my level best to make them simple. Harry, okay, the social and cultural dimensions of teaching and learning. Okay, just read.
Okay, ma'am.
The topic you have to understand the social and cultural dimensions of teaching and learning. So then this dimension, the connection, the combination, it includes complex interconnection among social interactions, cultural values, and belief. So in simple way, if I say social interactions, cultural values, and belief affect teaching and learning. So then just forget even the term cultural dimensions. Okay, so then social interactions, cultural values, and belief that affect teaching and learning. So now we are going to see how. Here.
Okay.
Okay. So then when I was giving you MCQ questions under this area, you had answered well. And we'll see the social dimensions. Under that, we can talk about teacher-student relationship. Actually, you know this already. So there should be a very quality or very strong relationship between teacher and students. And that will affect directly learning process. So in this relationship, there should be trust. That means belief, respect, empathy. So teacher should have the ability to understand students' mentality, going to that mentality. At the same time, students should understand the teacher. and open communication. So there should be open communication between teacher and the students, and that will foster positive learning environment. So there should be a positive learning environment. And then the first one was between teacher and students, then peer interactions. Peer means, among students. And there should be cooperation, collaboration, competition among students. Peer support and mentorship can enhance learning. Okay, so peer, the mentoring, both are same. So the mentor is the person who is guiding. The comfortable person can be a mentor, even a friend can be a mentor. Classroom climate. So here,
Okay, ma'am.
yes, here classroom climate, it indicates the social and emotional atmosphere of the classroom. Okay, so then inclusivity. What is inclusivity? That means whether everyone is included, whether some students are neglected. Inclusion, inclusivity. Okay, then safety, whether all the students are safe and whether all are respected. And all these things influence students' engagement and learning. The classroom climate should be a very good one, positive one. And then social norms and expectations. And there are different social norms on education from society to society. Yes, such as the value placed on academic achievement and the role of education in social mobility influence students' motivation and aspiration. So don't think that all the society are having these things at the equal level. No, there are some societies, they do not believe that higher education is needed for girls. There are different norms. And there should be certain subject areas that should not be followed by girls. Okay, just like that, there are certain social norms. And cultural dimension.
Okay, ma'am.
Cultural dimensions. And there are cultural values and beliefs. Learning knowledge and role of education. Okay, these are not novel things. Actually, there are certain cultural values given to education. So that will shape students' learning style, attitudes, and expectation. See, one example is there. Some cultures may emphasize rote memorization. That means in Sinhala we call katapada karana. Rote memorization means learning by heart. while other may prioritize critical thinking and problem solving. Okay, so maybe there is a particular cultural environment which promote rote memorization. At the same time, there is another cultural group which give priority to critical thinking. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes? Did you finish reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Harry. Language and communication. So then language and the way the teacher and student communicate, that is very crucial in education, teaching and learning. Okay, so then sometimes there are cultural differences in language and communication styles. So then if you take even in Sri Lanka, how you Muslim people are communicating is different from how we Sinhalese are different. Sinhalese are communicating, and how Tamils are communicating may be something else. Okay, so then this way of communication impact students' understanding and participation in classroom activities. Maybe the teacher is a Sinhalese, there are Muslim Tamil students. Okay, but how teacher communicate that affects students' understanding actually inside the classroom, not based on the culture, but there should be a common way of communication that will cater all the students. And then cultural diversity, and there are students from different cultures. So teacher should have a very thorough sense about different cultural backgrounds. Okay, so that means respecting different cultural values, beliefs, and learning styles. Okay, so that should be taught in the education, because sometimes in society there are lots of misunderstanding among different cultural groups because they do not have knowledge about this cultural diversity. Cultural diversity is something that we have to accept. Okay, that should be trained in the classroom itself.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, cultural representation. So then when we pay our attention to the curriculum actually, so then even the curriculum should reflect diversity of human experience and perspective. So then in the past actually when we look at the curriculum in Sri Lanka, most of the content in school textbooks, they were related to one particular culture, maybe Sinhalese culture. But at the same time, there are Tamils and Muslims in Sri Lanka. But now, when we go to school textbooks, actually, they cater all the communities. I can remember one example, even English textbooks in Sri Lankan grade 3, 4, 5. So there we can see there are Tamil characters, there are Muslim characters, there are Sinhalese characters. Okay, so that is cultural representation should be there, even in, not even in, actually in the curriculum. Okay, we'll see this also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Culturally responsive teaching. So teachers, when they are teaching, they should have methods, adapted teaching methods, and also materials to meet the diverse needs and learning style of their students. So when we take 30 students in one particular class, they are having different learning styles, and they are from diverse social background. Okay, so the teacher should adapt particular methods and materials to meet all these needs. And building inclusive classroom, that means creating inclusive classrooms. Inclusive in the sense everybody should be there. One should not be ignored. Value and respect diversity essential for all students to feel welcome, supported, and engaged in learning. Okay, so there are different students, different social, religion background, but they all should be respected each other's and values each other, support each other, and engage in learning. So then only the classroom will be inclusive. Everybody is counted. Inclusive means. Here.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Promoting cultural understanding. Okay, so then cultural diversity and accepting cultural diversity and promoting respect to it. That should be done, that should be started in the classroom. So sometimes people talk when we are living in a diverse community, there are problems among different races, religion, nations, and all these things can be minimized, can be stopped actually when teachers, when they are teaching, if they are teaching with cultural understanding. Because cultural understanding is something that should be develop in the mind of the student in school itself. When the student is small, it should be started. And connecting learning to real world experiences. Okay, so in a school setup, the student is learning in an artificial environment actually. It's a very well organized setup. But after schooling, the student has to step into the real world. So when teacher is teaching inside the classroom, teacher should always make the student ready for real world experiences. That means meaningful learning should happen inside the class. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then I know same pressure. You are having pressure because of there are lots of information. As the lecturer, I am also having the same pressure. But we both can relax. Even though we learn all these things, these are very practical topics. So that is the only consolation, only happiness. So no theories, nothing. And there will be some theories ahead. But up to now, all these things are very practical facts. Okay, so then this section is over with this. So still I have prepared the other slide also, but still we were with the first day slide. Okay, so here, introduction, unit objectives, relationship between sociology and education, scope of educational sociology, aims of educational sociology. This is the area we completed. Okay, so then what you need to do is you have to have a small summary of this. Then only your studying will be comfortable. And I will practice certain essay type of questions also. Then that will be more easier. Let me check, give you some essay type of questions. Give me 1 minute and then we are having another 10-12 minutes. At least we'll take, let me find it. I don't know where I have saved. Wait 1 minute. I'm ready, but I did not copy it. Let me copy it to certain slides. Where can I say? Something similar to this. I have shared it. Something similar to this. Say, copy it. I will copy 3 questions and continue. Let me share it once again. Yeah, something similar to this. Okay, here you can see here. Discuss the integrate relationship between sociology and education, providing specific examples of how they influence each other. Okay, so even though we learned a lot, you will get most probably a question like this. Okay, to answer this question, you need not to remember everything. You just see, just have a screenshot if you are planning to look at this question after the lecture. But next day, I will have a set of essay type of questions. See, discuss the integrate, that means very strong, inseparable relationship between sociology and education. And you have to give some examples of how they influence each other. How sociology influence education, how education influence sociology. And see the other question. Analyze the scope of educational sociology, highlighting the key areas of inquiry within this field. We have discussed this. I mean, now you can't remember, but they are in the note. Discuss the impact of cultural and social capital on educational attainment, providing evidence to support your argument. And we have discussed about cultural capital and social capital. So you have to define it. What is cultural capital and what is social capital? Cultural capital, it is something abstract. Let me show you the place. What is cultural capital, if you can remember? We have to go back. Where was it? Somewhere here. 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 See, a cultural capital refers to the non-material advantages that a person acquired through their social and cultural upbringing. Social capital is the networks of relationships and connection that an individual has access to. Okay, so then see the question, the last. Discuss the impact of cultural and social capital on educational attainment. So having cultural capital is important. That means advantages, non-material advantages a culture gives to a person. Social capital, it's about the group of interactions. Which type of interactions a student is having. That means parents, relatives, friends, So they can be considered as social capital. So then both are important for educational success. That is the topic. Is it clear to you? I am not discussing the exam answer with you, but I am just telling you, convincing you, even though we learn a lot, the questions will be something similar to this. Is it clear? Okay, so then tomorrow also we are having the lecture. So we will continue here, but refresh your memory about this. And some of you have already left the lecture we were doing for a long time. Okay, shall we wind up the session now?
Okay, madam.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, we'll meet tomorrow then.
Okay, good night, ma'am.
Very good night.